Everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're brand new. So if you've been here a while, then you know this is not my usual coffee maker. So my dad knows that I sell things off Facebook Marketplace to make extra income, and he actually bought this coffee maker in a garage sale, and he no longer wanted it. I think he bought it from the garage sale, but he never used it. He said it works, but if I'm going to be selling something, I want to 100% make sure it works. So I went to Dollar Tree and bought some coffee, what do you even call this, grounds. And this one is actually not the right one. I found out that this one is instant coffee. But I got some grounds at Dollar Tree. I got some filters. I have not used a coffee maker like this since I was a teenager. We had one like this when I was a teenager. I have a K-Cup coffee maker that my sweet friend Jess gave me. But yeah, if you didn't know, which I didn't know, that Dollar Tree does sell these things, these filters and coffee grounds. So that is good to know. So yeah, I just thought I would test this out make sure it works before I go and sell anything online. I always make sure it works. Keep watching because I'm going to come up and do a story time chat and let y'all know what happened last night at my house. It was kind of a scary thing. Well, it was, and but we're all safe and thankful to be alive today. And yeah, I'll get into that chat. I just thought I would, of course, start my chat with some coffee. So sit down, grab a drink, and I'm going to make sure this works, and then we're going to get to the chat. And I want to say thank you for being here. If you're new, I would love for you to subscribe, and thank you for being my friend. It means everything. Hey everyone, so the coffee maker does work. Dollar Tree coffee filter. It's okay. Not the best coffee, but the most important thing is the coffee maker does work, so that is great, so I can sell it. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all what happened last night. I need a sip of coffee, okay, before all of this. Okay, so I'm going to start with my story. So, last night, my daughter Abigail was taking a bath. I thought I smelled a little bit of gas, but I wasn't sure. And so I didn't say anything at first, and I was just going to see if I kept smelling it. And then I saw Penelope standing in the hallway, and she was going like this, like sniffing, like smelling something, and like, like towards the vent, where the vent is, the filter. And I said, Penelope, are you smelling something, or are you okay? And she said, Mom, I think I smell gas. So then I had a second person smelling it, and so even though it felt like inconvenient and stuff like that, when you smell something like that, y'all, make sure you call. Even if it's just the slightest smell of gas, do it. So anyway, I went and called the company emergency line. A guy came over within 5 minutes. Now I have called before about smelling something. Sometimes I think it was in my mind or whatever, like they'd come over here like a year ago or something like that, and it was nothing. I guess it was in my mind or something. But he walks in with like this detector thing, checking for gas levels and carbon monoxide, and so he checked the water heater first, and he thought there was something wrong with the water heater, but the water heater was just fine. And then I had told him that we just got our furnace fixed like 2 weeks ago. So some of you may remember that our heater wasn't working. Well, we did find somebody to fix our heater. He's a friend of ours, and that was a blessing that he fixed our heater. But anyway, this guy got the ladder. He went up in the attic, and as soon as he took his little detector thing up there, it started beeping really loud. And he said, "Yeah, the levels up here are really bad. The levels of carbon monoxide, and as many of you know, too much level of carbon monoxide can be deadly. So I don't know how long we've been inhaling some parts of that, but what he said was our furnace is not working. Our furnace is working. I mean, it's providing heat, but it's not like filtering out the carbon monoxide like it's supposed to. Instead, it's pushing it down the vent into all the rooms, and where we are inhaling it. So yeah, that was very scary. So at first I thought I was going to have to, by the way, before he came, they always tell you on the phone, evacuate the house if you smell gas. And hold on, I gotta let my cat Max in. Evacuate the house. So my 2 daughters, I put them in the car, and I put my 2 cats in the car, Max and Pepper. I do have a cat, Shadow, but he was outside at the time, so he was okay. So they were in the car, the guy came, and I was with the guy in the house, and I thought we were maybe going to have to stay in the hotel at first. I thought it wouldn't be safe enough to stay here, but he turned off the main line in the furnace, and he just said, "Yeah, you're going to have some," and I said, I told him, I said, "We just got our furnace fixed." And he said, "Yeah, it's something, just it's not filtering or venting out right, because carbon monoxide is not supposed to, come into all of your rooms and stuff like that." And he said, "I have a really good nose." Me and my daughter have a really good nose. I thought everybody could smell gas, but apparently he said not everybody can smell gas. Or what I was smelling was gas was actually carbon monoxide. And he said, "Yeah, you have a good nose, because not everybody can smell that." So I'm thankful for my nose. I'm thankful I'm still alive today. And seriously, even if you smell just a little bit of gas, do something. Just call. Even if you think it's inconvenient or it messes up your night, who cares? Call, because you don't know what could happen. So anyway, he had to turn off my main line to my furnace, so we had no heat last night, which wasn't that bad because it's kind of got started. It's winter, but it's not as cold as it has been. So we don't have a furnace. Now we've got to go have another guy come and look at the furnace again to see if we can fix this carbon monoxide thing. And then also I had him check my oven, because my oven's a gas oven. I wish it was electric, but it's gas. And it every time I turn it on, I kind of smell something too. But I've gotten so used to smelling it, I just thought it was normal. But he, with his machine, put it by the stove over here, and it also was at dangerous levels of just dangerous levels of CO and everything. So we can't use our, I know, you're hungry. I'm trying to space it out. Hold on. I'm trying to feed the cats less. I feel like I've been feeding them too much or something. So I'm just trying to make him wait a few minutes for his breakfast to lengthen it out. Anyway, so we can't use our furnace right now. We can't use our stove, our oven, which, if you think about it, most people use their oven and their stove every day. I mean, you forget how much you need it or how much you use it until you don't have one. So we're going to be having microwave meals for a while until we can get a new oven and stove, and hopefully this heater gets fixed. Our washing machine broke. So, it just seems like everything's... Come on, Maxie. Maxie, you're fine. He don't like it when I close this door, but I close it because I talk loud and I don't want my voice to travel to the living, to where my husband is, and wake him up. So yeah, hopefully my husband can fix the washing machine thing today. So that's one problem less. But, you know, I'm really thankful for me and my daughter's nose that we smelled that. I'm thankful that that guy turned it off. I mean, it's very inconvenient that we don't have a working stove or oven. It's not fun that we don't have a heater. Oh, I mean, a working heater. Well, it works, but it's pouring out carbon monoxide, which is a no-no. So obviously we've got to be safe there. I will tell you one thing funny. Let's see if he got quiet now. Maxie. He looks like a lion. So the guy, when he first came in, he didn't see my kids or my cats because they were in the car. Because, yeah, they were just in the car for safety. And then when he told me later I could, and I double-checked, asked him 3 times. I said, are you sure it's safe for me and the kids to be here tonight? My husband was at work. Are you sure it's safe for us to be here? And he said, yeah, your water heater's fine, and the only thing is you won't have heat tonight. So anyway, so I let my cats in. My cats are huge. Y'all know this. I have big cats. A lot of people just don't see cats that big. And so Max here, the one you just saw, he's very like skittish and scared of people until he gets to know them. And so we don't have many people in our home, but when we have someone coming to work or do some work, he'll just run real fast past them and just be scared. Now Pepper, my black and white one, he'll look around and be curious and like want to know what's going on. But Max, he's a big baby. And so the guy was in the hallway making sure that everything was okay with turning off the furnace and putting a sign over it and everything. And then all of a sudden, Max goes past him, and Max just runs really fast past him. And that guy kind of jumped like that and just laughed. He said, oh my God, that's a huge cat. And just started laughing. And I said, yeah. I said, I bet that's the biggest cat you've ever seen. And he said, yeah, it is. And I don't know. I try not to feed them too much. When we got the cats, they were already big. They were he was big when we got him. So, I don't know, y'all, but I would appreciate y'all if y'all would keep us in your prayers. We will probably be starting the remodeling soon, getting back to remodeling, because we need our new oven and stove, and you just can't live on microwave meals for too long. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just thankful to be alive and be here, and it could always be worse. I just try to think of the positive. It could always be worse. So I mean, it's okay, water. I mean, it's kind of watery coffee because I don't know what I did, but anyway. Okay, so I just wanted to share my story with y'all, and please, if you smell anything weird or off, make sure, even if it's just a little bit of a scent, call, because you don't, even like carbon monoxide, a lot of people just can't smell it, don't even know, don't even know, and so, anyway, I will see y'all in the next vlog. Bye, guys.